forma grafisch.
Buenas noches, Lore.
Hola Luis, buenas noches.
Hello, guys. Wait, where's
Hi,
my
teacher.
microphone? Sorry. Give me 1 second. There we go. Hi, guys. How are you doing?
Is the same, teacher? Normal?
Yeah, actually, I feel the same. It is like a regular day.
Okay.
So very good. I can see Lorena, De Leon, Hector, very good. Gita and Fajardo, guys. Thank you very much for joining on time as usual, and I do really appreciate it. Today we're going to be learning something that I personally consider very important to know. So I really want everybody to be here because I don't want you to miss any part of information. And first, let me share my screen. Give me 1 second. Okay. So first, as usual, we're going to start with an activity. But before we start, do you have any questions, guys? Do you have any questions about previous topics, about adverbs or the platform? No? ¿Preguntas con la plataforma o algo del tema que we covered yesterday? Sí.
Cuando hay para terminar el módulo de la plataforma.
By next week, you should have completed the platform.
Okay.
Ajá. Ya para la otra semana, you will have completed the platform. So because we're going to have the evaluation. So just remember to not complete the last exam because that one will be done during the class. And this time you only have one time to do it. So just one shot. Yes. Tienen que hacer toda la plataforma y solo tienen que dejar el último examen, el que dice examen 1 y 5. Y por favor, hágalo todo porque no quiero que me digan, teacher, mire que tengo tarea, he estado haciendo esto y por eso no lo he completado. ¿Lo puedo hacer ahorita todo? ¿Y se lo entrego otro día? No. Ese mismo día, porque ya se lo he venido repitiendo bastante todos los días. Le digo, guys, the platform, guys, the platform.
No
I
acepte paja,
know.
teacher.
Ah,
No acepte paja, teacher.
yes. Entonces, ya para la otra semana ya tendrían que haber completado absolutamente todo, 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 todo. Solo el examen que dice examen unidad 1 and 5, ese lo vamos a dejar. No lo vayan a completar. Y ese día todos van a tener 1 hora exactamente para hacerlo y solo se vale repetirlo una vez. Ya no se va a volver a repetir. A menos que tengan errores con algo, ahí yo se lo arreglo, pero solo una vez y hasta ahí. Y de ahí pasamos a Pre-Intermediate 3. ¿Ok? No es un regaño, solo es una advertencia. So, let's start
Teacher,
with
es que ahí
this.
está que no le
Qué
entiendo.
enojado, teacher.
Guys,
Sorry, yo no le entiendo. ¿Va? Cuando dice toda la plataforma, significa los 3, 1, 2 y 3.
no, this one.
Completos. No.
Perdón.
Significa todo. No, sorry, es que entonces eso es lo que lo que no entiendo yo ahorita.
Pay attention,
Solamente
please.
tenemos que terminar el libro 2.
Exactly, vaya. Entonces ustedes están aquí, Pre-Intermediate 2. Cuando yo digo completar la plataforma, significa completar todas estas unidades. Lo van a tener completado hasta aquí, hasta donde dice ordering listening, up to here. No me vayan a completar estos que están aquí, ¿ok?
Esos no los tenemos nosotros,
Mm,
teacher.
Eso no los tienen. Yo creo que solo tienen este Unit 1 File
Sí.
Exam. Hasta este lo tienen. Entonces, solo tienen que dejar este. Ya lo demás para arriba todo. Ups. Everything, all this has to be completed by next week. Todo esto tiene que estar completado para la próxima semana, sin excepción a nadie ni nada. Estos exámenes tienen que estar completados también porque this one actually, esto es nota, esto es evaluación y toda la plataforma as well. And as I mentioned, el examen solo van a tener one opportunity. Solo van a tener un, pero teacher no lo pasé, así se lo voy a poner y vamos a ver si pasa en el score final. ¿Ok? Así que metámosle, porque los temas que vienen ahorita y los que van a venir en el otro, in the next level, are going to be very interesting. Van a ser bastante interesantes y no quiero que se los pierdan. ¿Ok?
En
So,
el nuevo libro, en el 3, hay problemas con los audios.
yes, I know, estamos tratando de to address that, but I don't know why they never fix it. But trust me, I'm so sorry. Ayer tuvimos exam con los otros chicos y también había una parte de audio y pues ni modo, les tuve que dar las respuestas para que no salieran mal. And if the same happens here, don't worry, I'll give you the answer, okay? So,
Ok.
Una teacher que está repetida we 2 veces. Yo me confundí por eso.
which one? ¿El cual está repetido 2 veces?
Voy a buscarlo, pero si no me acuerdo, si no mal recuerdo, decía que usualmente juegan fútbol en el jardín de niños, algo así, pero aparece 2 veces repetido we.
Ah, okay, okay. Entonces solo mándeme la foto y yo lo hago saber ahí porque sí estamos teniendo un poquito de problemas con la platform. And I'm sorry, guys. But well, let's continue. Let's start the class. So let's start with this activity. I think that we have played. It is called What Am I? But we're gonna do it in the hard mode. So let's see. It says, I have long sharp teeth. I am soft to pet. I adore hopping around. I nibble on Pages, I mean. What
A
is this?
rabbit?
Very
Rabbit.
good. This is a rabbit. Perfect. Number 2. I'm home for loyalty. I'm made of stone. I'm found in legends. I'm hard to attack. What is this? I'm home for loyalty. I'm made of stone. I'm found in legends. I'm hard to attack. What is this? It is actually a place. What is this, guys?
I don't know.
So this is a castle. Castle. So let's pay attention to the pronunciation because we don't say castle, we say castle, which means this castillo. Then we have number 3. I'm not used in the summer. I am long and warm. I have no buttons or pockets. You wrap me around your neck. What is this?
Una scarf.
Bufanda.
Scarf. Perfect. So just remember, scarf. This is a scarf. Number 4. I am beautiful. You can never touch me. I appear after a storm. Legends say I hide gold.
Rainbow.
Rain.
Perfect. This is a rainbow. Number 5. I am a delectable treat. Don't eat me too slowly. I come on a stick. I am very chilly. What is this? Don't eat me too slow. I'm sorry, I can hear you. What do you say?
Pepper.
Well, actually, this is a popsicle. This is a popsicle. Number 6. I'm long and light. Bring me just in case. Don't open me in the house. If it drizzles, I will help you.
Umbrella.
Perfect. Number 7. I'm popular in winter sports. I can be very dangerous. You can go up and or down me. I get colder as you go up. What is this? I'm popular in winter sports. I can be very dangerous. You can go up and down me. I get colder as you go up.
Skis? No.
Actually, this is a mountain.
It's a place.
Yes. And the last one. I'm soft and comfy. Fighting with me is fun. As for me on a plane, some crying to me.
Pillow.
This is a pillow. Very good. Excellent. Okay, guys, so that was pretty much today's activity. So we're going to start with the class. So as I mentioned, this class is very important because we are going to be talking about modal verbs. Do you have an idea what modal verbs are? Do you know what modal verbs are?
Modal verbs are, no eran can, should, and could.
Excellent. Very good. So today we're going to be talking about them because we need to become masters. Okay? Let's see. So first we're going to watch a video, a very interesting video to be honest. Here
Teacher.
we have the advertisement.
Pay,
Okay.
pay YouTube Premium.
Sorry. So, okay, guys. So we're going to be talking about models of ability in present. Pay attention, please. This is present.
ESL Library. Modals of ability. What is a modal? A modal is a word that comes before the main verb. A modal gives a verb extra meaning. The modal can is a modal of ability. Can means you are able to do something. For example, I can dance. I can ride a horse. I can use a computer. Modals are always followed by a base verb. A base verb is a verb with no ending added to it. A base verb has no S, ED, or ing ending.
All right, let's pay attention to that rule. So whenever we are using modal verbs, we never add an S, ing, or ed ending. So we will use a base form verb. Okay? A base form verb is a verb that has not been conjugated, meaning not modified.
We use can and a base verb when someone is able to do something. I can cook. You can ride a bike. He can play the guitar. We use can't and a base verb when someone is not able to do something. Can't is short for cannot. You cannot swim. She can't play the piano. They can't drive. We use can, a subject, and a base verb to ask if someone is able to do something. Can you snowboard? Yes, I can. No, I can't. Can he play baseball? Yes, he can. No, he can't. Can the children ski? Yes, they can. No, they can't. When speaking quickly, we often don't stress can. We pronounce can as can in positive sentences. I can ski. She can sing. We always stress can't in negative sentences. I can't swim. He can't ride a horse. We pronounce can as can in questions, but we stress both can and can't in short answers. Can you dance? Yes, I can. No, I can't. Can you use a computer? Yes, I can. No, I can't. Now you try. Listen and repeat. I can ski.
Now, actually, we're not going to do this part because I'm going to explain it later. So pretty much whenever we are using the positive of this model, there is actually a tip. I don't like to say that we stress it, but actually the sound is shorter, like I can ski. But if you want to use a negative, it'll be longer. For example, I can ski. Because in spoken English, we don't pronounce the last T, like can't. We don't say can. But if you want to say it, that's fine. That's fine. But most speakers, they will not pronounce the last sound. So they will make it longer. Instead of saying can't, they will say can. I'm sorry, but I can. So, as you may notice, the sound is longer. What I'm saying is, no puedo. I can. Sound is longer. So teacher, so when do I say que yo sí puedo? So the sound is shorter. Yes, I can. Oh, I can do it. So even the intonation is very different. So, and by the way, remember, We are talking about present abilities. For example, I can drive, I can cook, I can teach, I can play soccer. So those are abilities in simple present. Why am I highlighting in present? Because we can also have past abilities, and we will cover that later. But I'm not gonna teach you right now because I don't want you to get confused. So let's continue. According to the program that we had to follow, we need to focus on can and should, but I will focus on all the modal verbs because it is important to know all of them because you will use them. But the most important ones will be, in this case, can and should. So we are going to learn how to use them, all of them. So we have ability. Let's pay attention. If you're taking notes, write this information down. If you are taking pictures, I recommend you take a picture of this information because it is very essential and you will use it a lot, trust me. So we have abilities. Help me with this one, please, De Leon.
¿Qué parte, teacher?
Everything.
Ability. Can. Be able to. Examples. I can play the piano. He is able to speak Portuguese. Can you fix a computer?
Excellent. So we have abilities. We actually have two options. You can say can or you can say be able to. So for example, I can teach Portuguese, for example, or I am able to teach Portuguese. I'm gonna change this be depending on the subject and the tense that I'm using. So for example, she is able to speak Portuguese. He is able to speak Portuguese. We are able to speak Portuguese. In here, we are not going to change anything. Okay, only here. And this one we will change be. With can, we don't change anything. So we say, I can sing, he can sing, she can sing, we can sing, they can sing. Okay, so I'm talking about abilities. Yo puedo, yo soy capaz de. O también se puede traducir como yo puedo. Do you have any questions about this?
Teacher, ahí en el I se podría cambiar por I be able to play the piano.
Yes, but that is future. So that's actually a very good no, in this one you said if you could say
Yes.
I am able to play the piano. Yes, I'm sorry, perdón, pensé que había dicho will. In this one, yes, it'll be something like I am able to play the piano. Are you able to fix a computer? So pretty much it's the same. More questions about this? Do you have more questions about this?
No, teacher.
Okay, let's continue. We have advice. Advice. Help me, please. Hector.
Advice. Shout out to. Examples. You should arrive early to get a seat. She ought to see a dentist about your tooth and shall avoid an iPhone or an Android.
Excellent, sorry. Excellent. So we're talking about advice. We have should or auto. To be honest, we rarely use this one, so we're going to stick with the first one, should. Why? Because this one is considered old-fashioned. And it is weird to use it in negative form and question, we don't use it. So we are gonna use this one, should. Okay, so we can say, you should arrive early to get a seat. You should see a dentist about her tooth. Should I buy an iPhone or an Android? So advised, we are making like recommendations, or we are giving recommendations. Un consejo. Hey, ¿debería de comprar yo el iPhone o el Android? Should I buy an iPhone or an Android? Hey, if you want to get better, you should visit the doctor. Hey, you know what? I failed in my exam. You know, you should study more, for example. All right, so let's continue. We have this one. Certainly. Or deductions, conclusions. Help me with this part, Carla Hernandez.
Must and have to. Examples. My phone must be in your car. I left it there. He has to be the one. I am sure of it. You must be tired after such a long trip.
Excellent. So in this case, we are making conclusions with no evidence or deductions. For example, you see a girl with a big belly. What would it be your deduction or your conclusion? A girl with a big belly. Una chica con un poquito así de panza y todo eso. What would it be your deduction? Let's suppose that that person is slim, but she has a huge belly. Pero ella tiene la persona es delgada, pero tiene una gran panza. Chubby. No, in this case, we can say that she has a big belly. So what is the deduction? ¿Qué pensarían ustedes si ustedes ven así a una persona delgada con una gran panza?
Cirrosis.
Está embarazada.
Boliche.
Sí, Rosy. Okay, so in this
No,
case,
really?
so in this case, the most common answer will be like
Pura
she's
cerveza.
pregnant, right? But in this case, because we have no evidence, we can use must or have to. Hey, she must be pregnant. Ella puede o debe estar embarazada. O ella tiene que estar embarazada. So pretty much we can use must.
No, teacher.
¿Ah?
No, teacher. O sea, ¿cómo va a ser delgada y va a tener la gran panza?
This is just a deduction. That's what.
Sabe que ya me hizo pensar en eso y en realidad me preocupo por esa mujer que
Por
no
cerveza.
existe.
Por cerveza. Mucha cerveza, meta.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so have to is very special. Why? Because we can modify have depending on the subject. So let's pay attention to this sentence. He has to be the one. I'm using he and I'm changing this into has. So whenever we are using he, she, it, we will use has all the time. Okay, so it's the only modal verb that will change depending on the subject. And actually in questions and negative will change as well, because we will use auxiliaries. We can use do, we can use that, I mean do, does, did with this one. I will explain to you that later. But let's first use must. My phone must be in your car. Do I have a proof of that? No, I don't. So this is my deduction. I left it there. Mi carro debe estar en tu carro porque lo dejé ahí. So I'm using must. She must be drunk. Él debe estar o él tiene que estar borracho because he is misbehaving. Porque se está comportando mal. So he must be drunk. So we are creating deductions. Then we have conditional. No, we're not going to we are not going to go over this one because you may get confused. This is too advanced. Impossibility. So as we were discussing, we have can. Help me with this one, Carla Guerra.
Okay, impossibility can't. Examples. I can't speak Russian at all. He can't open the door. It is stuck. They can run very fast. They are too young.
Excellent. Pretty good. So we have I can't speak Russian at all. So this is an impossibility. We have possibility, which was can and be able to, and then we have impossibility, which is can. Lack of necessity. Don't have to. Help me with this one, Lorena.
Yes, teacher. Lack of necessity. Don't have to. Examples. You don't have to help me. I can do it. I don't have to wake up early on Sunday. She doesn't have to go if she doesn't want to.
Excellent. Very good, Lorena. So, lack of necessity. So we use don't have to, or actually we use have to when we have to do something, when it is a personal obligation. Personal obligation. So for example, I have to work. That is my personal obligation. I have to do homework. Personal obligation. And the opposite will be don't have to. So for example, I don't have to work today. No tengo que trabajar ahora if I don't want to. Okay, that's my decision. Why am I saying this? Because we also have like legal or strong obligations. But whenever we are talking about personal obligations, like I have to do laundry, I have to do cleaning, I have to feed my pets, I have to make my bed. Those are personal obligations because nobody's forcing you to do them. Okay, it is your decision. So let's pay attention to the examples. You don't have to help me, I can do it. You don't have to wake up early on Sunday. She doesn't have to go if she doesn't want to. Okay, so in this case, it's up to you if you want to do it or not. Depende de ustedes si ustedes lo quieren hacer or no. You are not forced to do it. Okay, it is your decision, your personal obligation. And in here, we have what I was saying. We have obligations, we have must, and we have to. The main difference between must and have to is the must is a legal, strong obligation. It is made by force. And have to, it is a personal obligation. You can do it if you want, or you cannot do it if you want. Entonces, must se va a usar más que todo cuando es obligatorio hacer algo, que lo tienen que hacer yes or yes. And have to es cuando es opcional, cuando nadie lo está obligando. So, for example, I have to work on Saturdays. Nobody's forcing me to work. I am doing it by will. You must wear a seatbelt when driving. Am I forced to do it? Yes, because it is mandatory by the law. Es mandatorio o es obligatorio según las leyes. So that is the reason I'm using must and not have to. She has to wake up early tomorrow. This is a personal obligation because she doesn't have to. Ella no tiene que hacerlo. But if she does it, it's because it is her choice. So just remember, must legal obligations, have to personal obligations.
Yeah, a question.
Uh-huh.
With this topic, obligation and certainty is the same. Must and have to.
No. In this one, the meaning is different. Aquí ya el significado es diferente por el contexto. So in this one, you need to pay attention to the context because the context it's going to determine the meaning of these two modal verbs. So for example, my phone must be in your car. Aquí es mi celular está en la obligación de estar en tu carro. No, en esto estamos creando una deducción. Hey, mi celular debe estar en tu carro. Yo lo dejé ahí. Ella debe estar embarazada. Él debería estar de vacaciones. O él debe estar de vacaciones. Él tiene que estar escondido en alguna parte. Él tiene que esconder un secreto. So those are deductions, okay? Or certainly. So the context will tell you how this has been used. In obligations, in here, even though we are using the same modal verbs, the context is telling me a totally different information. So, for example, I have to work on Saturday. Tengo que trabajar el sábado. Entonces, el significado y obviamente como que el contexto cambia, even though we are using the same models. Very good. Actually, that was
Okay,
the
teacher.
word that I was
Thanks.
looking for. You're welcome. That was the word that I was looking for, speculation. Thank you very much, Carla. Then we have permission and request. We have this. Help me, please. Fajardo. Fajardo. Help me, please, Gita Magaña.
May, could, and can. May I borrow your pen? Could you bring me a glass of water? They can use the pool if they want.
Excellent. So we have permission and request. May, could, can. May is only used for requests if followed by I. May I borrow your pen? May I go to the restroom? May I open the window? May I open the door? May I stand up? So it is only used for request when the subject is I. Then we have, could you bring me a glass of water? And they can use the pool if they want. This one, the last one, is not a request. This one is permission. This one is a request. But what is the difference between may and could? The formality. Because made is considered very polite and very formal. Could is also considered very polite and formal, but may is like more polite. And can is considered informal. So for example, hey teacher, can I go to the rest? So that is considered informal. If you want to sound more polite, we can use made or could, but I want you to use made, especially if you're using first person I. Teacher, may I go to the kitchen? Yes, you may. Then we have possibility. For possibility, we have may, might, and could. Let's pay attention to the pronunciation. May, like the month, might, and Could. I'm not pronouncing the letter L. Could. So what is possibility, teacher? So we have some examples. I may go to the party. I haven't decided yet. It might rain later, so bring an umbrella. They could be in danger. I will call to check. So let's pay attention. The meaning is, puede que. Hay una posibilidad de. I may go to the party. Puede que vaya a la fiesta. No he decidido aún. Hay una posibilidad de que lleva más tarde. O puede que lleva más tarde. Así que bring an umbrella. Ellos podrían estar en peligro. I will call to check. So we are talking about possibilities. But teacher, what is the difference between may and might? May is like 50% that something will happen. And might is like the 30% sure. May es el 50% de posibilidad, the probability, I mean, and might is just the 30%. Okay? And could means podría. They could be in danger. Podrían estar en peligro. Teacher, can I say they may be in danger? Actually, yes, we can, but it sounds very weird. So based on this context, the best option will be the third one. Could. And then we have prohibition. We have must not or mustn't, and we have can. We also have may not. Help me with this one, De Leon.
Claro, teacher. Prohibition, must not, can't. Examples. You must not smoke in the hospital. She can't go because of her bad grades. You must not feed the bears.
Bears. How do you pronounce this one?
No sé, teacher. Te dijo bear.
Bears.
Bears.
Yes, because if we say beers, estamos diciendo cervezas. So I say bears.
No es barba, teacher.
Entonces, bears.
Barba is bird, con
Ese,
una D al final.
ese es oso, va. Oso.
Yes.
Beers.
So actually people say pull and beer, cuando debería ser pull and bear. Because
Bull
we're
and
talking
bear.
about, because we're talking about this one. We're talking about osos, bear. So as well as De Leon said, we use must not or mustn't and can to talk about prohibitions. You must not smoke in the hospital. You can't go because of the bad grades. You must not feed the birds. And this is the diagram for modal verbs. So we have obligations and everything actually. So now let's practice. Give me 1 second. Gita, what is the correct answer? Read the sentence and select the correct modal verb.
You can be quiet in a library. It is a
But remember, this is an obligation. Which modal verb do we use for obligation? Let's see, Carla
Must.
says must. Very good. So in this case, we will use must. But why must, teacher, and now have to? Because it is a strong obligation. You don't have any choice. Okay, it is mandatory. Now let's continue. What about this one? This is an advice. Help me please, Lorena.
Advice. It's a should.
Read the sentence.
You look tired. You should go home and get some sleep.
Excellent. Very good. You look tired. You should go home and get some sleep. We are talking about advice, so we use should. Perfect. Possibility. Help me please, Hector.
Um, Go.
Okay. Very good. Yes, actually we can use could, but there is another one that we can use.
Mm, I don't know. No sé.
Okay, so we have three options. We have could, we have may, and we have might.
Ah,
So in this one, we can say might. It looks like it might rain. Let's bring an umbrella. Wait. Oh, give me 1 second. Sorry, it was my cat. Okay, so we have this one. Ability. Help me please, Carla.
He can paint very well. His art is popular.
Very good. Conditional. If the weather is good, they will go fishing. Not necessary. Carla Guerra.
Quiero ver. You don't have to go to church if you don't want to.
Excellent. You don't have to go to the church if you don't want to. Perfect. What about this one? Let's see. Fajardo. Prohibition.
I don't have idea.
Eh,
Espérame, no, sí tengo idea. You, okay. Vamos a ver, sería you must not smoke on the airplane. It is not allowed.
Ya vio que sí puede. Must not. Very good. Excellent. Hasta le dice su esposa, te dije. Very good. Help me with this one, Hector.
Hágale
de
caso, Fajardo. Ella tiene la
León.
razón.
Very good. Permission. De León.
Yo. Oh, disculpe, teacher. Hello. Can I help you with those products?
Very good. Conditional. If I had a unicorn, I would be happy. Impossibility. Lorena.
Imposible. I'm sorry, but they no pueden, ¿verdad? Sería cannot.
Very good. Excellent. So I am sorry, but pigs can fly. Certainly. Let's see, who knows this one? The restaurant is very fancy. Who knows this one?
Have to.
Must.
Okay, in this case, it is must. It cannot be this one because it is not has to. So in this one, it'll be like an speculation by using must. So it must cost a lot. Request. Carla Hernandez.
You bring me another espresso and muffin, please?
Repeat.
Bring me another espresso and muffin, please?
Very good. Could you bring me another espresso and a muffin, please? Very good. Oh, no, we are gonna do this one. You will see. So this activity is called What Should I Do? So I'm gonna show you some like, I don't know, I will show you some sentences, or actually I have forgotten this word. I will show you some scenarios and you will give me some advice. So for example, hey guys, I want to quit smoking. What should I do? Just remember that in this case, we have to use should because we are giving recommendation or advice. Carla Guerra, I want to quit smoking. What should I do?
Tengo que hacer una oración de
Yes.
o
Vaya, por ejemplo, yo le digo a usted, yo le estoy diciendo a usted, Carla, yo quiero dejar de fumar. ¿Qué debo hacer o qué debería hacer? Carla, I want to quit smoking. What should I do?
you must visit to the doctor.
You must? Is that the one that we use for advice?
But you should. You should visit the doctor.
Excellent. You should visit the doctor. That is fine. You should visit the doctor. My girlfriend, boyfriend left me. What should I do, Fajardo?
What should I do? Sería my girlfriend was
Es como que yo le dijera a usted, Fajardo, hey, Fajardo, ¿sabes que mi novia me dejó? My girlfriend left me. What should I do? ¿Qué debo hacer?
Gran pachangón.
you should go to the cinema.
Excellent. Very good. Yes, that's good. You should go to the cinema.
Para que se distraiga.
Yes, excellent. That was good. That was good. You should what? You should be happy. I'm not happy. I won $100,000 in the lottery. What should I do, Lorena?
O sea, yo me los acabo de ganar. ¿O cómo?
No, yo me los acabo de ganar y yo le estoy pidiendo a usted que me dé un consejo de qué hacer con ese dinero.
El Luiser dice que se los debe. No, sería. You should give of donation or animal shelter.
Excellent. Very good. You should donate it to animal shelters. Perfect.
Loser, you should give it to me.
De Leon, I keep losing my keys. Because he wants to participate.
Yes, eso está difícil.
I keep losing my keys.
No sé qué quiere decir. I keep losing my keys.
Significa que perdió las llaves, teacher.
Sabes que sigo perdiendo mis llaves. I
Eso le
always
iba a
lose
decir porque I keep es mantengo, ¿verdad? Como mantener
o
Keep es
seguir
guardar.
o seguir, ajá.
o
Ah,
guardar.
yo sigo perdiendo mis llaves.
Bruto.
What should I do?
Y así, ¿cómo sería? Yuara dundo.
You
Ah,
dumbass.
puede ser. You should be more, ¿cómo se dice? Cuidadoso. You should
Careful.
carefully. No, careful.
Careful.
You
Mhm.
should be more careful.
Perfect. I gained a lot of weight recently. What should I do? Gita Magaña.
I don't understand the question.
I
Esa sí
gained
está difícil,
a lot
teacher.
of weight recently. Gain es como ganar bastante peso. I gained a lot of weight recently. What should I do?
Engordó.
Ajá.
You should go to the gym.
Excellent. You should go to the gym. You should eat less. El de León, cuando le pregunto a él, dice que no sabe. Y después, cuando le pregunta a otro, lo pone rápido.
Mírelo, ahí está. You should eat
Ese
less.
teacher como regaña.
Okay, guys. So that was everything for today. Let me stop sharing.